Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right. He comes to us representing the Kaze Dojo, James Ploss. And his opponent, standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner to my left, representing Team CMBJJ, ladies and gentlemen, Caleb Austin. 3 rounds, referee Kevin McDonald.
All right, this is the rematch that everyone has been waiting for. If you don't know, these two first fought in 2017 at NEF 28. Ploss ultimately ended up losing that fight. However, Austin tapped early on in the first round. Ref didn't see it. They kept fighting. He ended up finishing Ploss via punches at 257. So a lot of controversy around that fight. It made national news, and here we are 4 years later, longer than 4 years later, and these two are finally in the cage settling the score.
Yeah, you can see it. It almost looks personal. Both these guys are the real deal. They can both fight. Ploss is he's a real crafty fighter, super quick hands, extremely tough. Austin's having his way right now. Looks like he's got side control.
Austin reminds me of like a smaller version of Michael Chandler. The guy is just jacked, like he's all muscle, and he clearly he's a powerhouse. He loves to knock his opponents out. But this right here on the ground, you know, Ploss is crafty. I mean, he tapped him before. I don't know if this is where he necessarily wants him, but he's dominating the fight so far.
Yeah, he's real well-rounded, Austin. He's heavy hands, vicious ground and pound, has all the tools to make it in the pro ranks. Austin trying to get him back down. He does.
He's landing some nice shots to Ploss's ribcage right there. Looking to get in full mount. Oh, boy, there it is. He's in full mount, and he's got a choke on him.
So it looks like he let go of the choke.
Boy, Austin looks really strong.
He's got him where he wants him. His ground and pound is off the charts. Ploss could be in big trouble. He needs to find a way out of this. Use the cage steer advantage.
This is such a miserable position to be in. Someone's at full mount on top of you early on. And Austin is just looking to
He's unloading on that rib cage
right now. My goodness.
You know, Ploss had to get out of there, but he gave up his back. Might be in trouble here. He's trying to make it to his feet.
Kevin McDonald is right there. He's not going to miss a tap here. You know he's paying close attention to every little move these guys make.
Ploss is trying. Back to full mount for Austin.
Boy, the toughness on Ploss, my
goodness. Toughness on him and the relentlessness on Austin. He's not letting up. Neither of these guys want controversy at the end of this fight.
Yeah, that's for sure. You know, what I wonder, if Ploss can get out of this first round, how much energy did Austin expand here in this first round? How tired is he going to be? The gas tank is crucial for mixed martial arts, and when you basically dump it all in that first round, you know, is he going to have any for the second and third?
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. It's a big first round there for Caleb Austin.
Yeah, and he's got the oldest man to ever win inside the NEF cage, Gary Carr, and Jesse Erickson in his corner. And in Ploss's corner at the Kaze gym, Greg Williams, the founder and head coach. This is actually his last night coaching. He's going to be hanging up after this. They don't have a new head coach in place, but you know, he's been there for the inception of the gym. So
incredible.
Big night for him. He's got a lot of fighters on the card.
He's contributed a lot to the sport.
No doubt.
We're back to almost a continuation of round one. Austin right on top of Ploss.
You know, Austin has that wrestling pedigree. I mean, this kid is legit when it comes to that aspect of mixed martial arts. So
the way he's able to maneuver on top, it's impressive.
Again, in full mount here in round two, Caleb Austin looking dominant here thus far.
Ploss is just, Austin is just relentless on top. There's just nowhere for Ploss to go right now.
Again, you got to tip your cap to Ploss for the toughness that he's showing, because he's taken a beating thus far. He's taken a lot of shots, and he's hanging right in there. He's doing everything he can to get back up to his feet. He almost did right there, and then Austin dumped him right back down, now on his back. Austin just looks so good tonight.
Austin wants to finish this fight. And it looks like he's got the choke again. This one looks tighter than it was the first time. The legs are locked. Oh, this is dangerous. That looks tight. Oh, look at Ploss fighting out of it.
Man, as we've said here before, both of these guys want a definitive ending to this rematch. No controversies here for this huge rematch that all of the New England Fights fans have been waiting to see. Austin landed some nice close punches right there.
Looks like Ploss might have just lost his mouthpiece. He's just laying it on Ploss right now.
Yeah, his mouthpiece is in the cage right now. I can see it. It's stuck in the cage. Kevin McDonald doesn't see it right now. And Austin just keeps the pressure on.
Going for that choke again.
Again, a dominant round. Would you give a 10-8 to Austin for either of these first two rounds?
It's tough. I might. Yeah, they were pretty dominant. All right, last round coming up, round 3. Ploss needs to do everything in his power to keep this thing on its feet.
Comes out with a nice kick right there. But yeah, he needs to empty the gas tank, unload all the tools.
He's got to let those hands go. You don't want this back on the ground.
And I gotta say, Austin still looks pretty darn fresh right now. For everything that he's done here in the third round, he still looks pretty fresh.
These wrestlers, man, they're in shape. Shoots for that takedown again. Nice sprawl by Ploss. See what he can do. He's back to his feet. This is where Ploss wants to fight.
This is where the fans want to see this fight too.
Agreed. Ploss has to let those hands go. Oh, nice takedown again by Austin.
I mean, anything can happen here. We're in the third round, but based on what I've seen thus far, it just looks like Austin is going to be able to dictate wherever the fight goes when he wants. If he wants to get it to the ground, it's going to go to the ground.
No, it's been great efforts by Ploss, but it's been all Austin.
Ploss doing everything he can to hang in this fight.
This is bout number 5.
This may be the first MMA fight of the night that actually goes the distance.
So far, yeah. Let's see if Austin could change that. He's just digging at that rib cage.
If you're just joining us, Tim Murray, Teddy Politis, and Kyle Pufall all get finishes here early on here at NEF 44. It's a packed house here at the Hampshire Dome.
Austin's back to full mount.
It looks like Austin right now is comfortable just to kind of ride this out. You know, he's not doing as much damage as he did in the first or second. You know, they've got to be tired at this point. So I think securing the win right now is the most important thing. I'm sure he wants to get the finish, but he's clearly up on the judges' scorecard. So just riding this out, getting the win.
Yeah, it's decisive. It's dominant so far by Austin. And props to Ploss. He's doing everything he can. It's just, that's it. That's the end of the round. Ends with Austin on top. Go to the scorecards.
Gentlemen, at the conclusion of 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, and the decision is unanimous. All 3 judges see this fight 30-25 for your winner via unanimous decision, Caleb Austin.